Yeah, that's great.
It kind of looks like you're in like a lair.
Yeah.
Like an evil lair.
My evil lair, where I've trapped you to tell your deepest, darkest secret. Welcome to That's Enough. I'm your host, Grace Ryder, the podcast where me and my guests overshare online, doing the thing, we do the best. And here with me, we have Caroline Baniewicz, the stand-up and internet personality you all love. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. And would you like to overshare something? I can start first just to sort of give you...
I would like you to start first because I I'm shy. I'm like not sure if I feel like comfortable in this setting.
I'll lead with it so you can base your overshare off what I say, because then it's
what
like...
if I overshare too much?
Yes, exactly.
And then it's like awkward because like I'm telling you... Like you were like something fun and flirty and I'm like telling you about how like my uncle like...
molested as uncles do. As uncles do, unfortunately.
He was just doing his job.
And you don't want to overshine the host with the overshare. I'm
always trying to not overshine the host. Like I want to go one step below because then I won't get invited back.
Exactly. So here's my overshare. It actually is about you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. So I met your boyfriend, if I may say.
Yeah, you may say.
I met your boyfriend at a show or whatever. We'll just say that. But it was at the thing. But yeah, met him at a show. And he said, because I saw you a previous night, whatever. And he was like, oh, that's my girlfriend. And I go, that's your girlfriend?
That's good though. It was like a good reaction.
It was... I meant it in like such an endearing way of like, oh my God, your girlfriend's gorgeous. But then I realized, that might have offended him.
No, I think you should have gone deeper. Like, I just didn't think with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You dating her?
Oh, is she blind?
Yeah. I was like, you must... I mean, I guess you're funny.
She must be broken.
She must be broken. She must really... I was like... And afterwards, I realized I overthought that interaction over and over again because I was like, oh my God, he thinks I think he's ugly, which I don't. I was just...
Of course.
I mean, you're just absolutely gorgeous.
No, that's so sweet of you. And he's great.
He's great.
And also, like, sometimes you need to like... my thing about it is like, you need to make people feel like... at any time they could lose you. That's The Art of Seduction. Do you guys know that book, The Art of Seduction?
I think maybe. I don't read, but yeah.
Okay, so I heard like Whitney Cummings talking about it one time, and she's like, that's how I became famous, through reading this book of Art of Seduction, and then I started using it. So I got the book.
Started using drugs?
Yeah. So I got the book. Sure, first of all, the artwork is a vagina. So embarrassing.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And it's so big.
Big vagina.
Yeah.
Or you mean the book is big?
The book is big.
It's the biggest vagina I've ever seen.
The biggest vagina. The book was tiny.
Yeah.
The
vagina on the cover, huge.
So anyways, part of like the art... by the way, I did not read the book.
Of course not.
I did not. I looked up a TikTok summary. I bought it and now there's like a huge vagina in my apartment. But one of the things was like, make them always feel like they could lose you at any time. But it's like, what does that mean?
Manipulative.
Yeah. Like, and also, what does that mean? Like, you could pack a bag. I always have a bag ready just in case.
Yeah, that actually seems like horrible advice, because to me that's giving like you're in an abusive relationship and you want them to always be on edge of like, oh, the next thing I say is going to trigger them to like leave. That seems like horrible.
Yeah. So like, for example, to you, I would be like, I guess I could leave at any time to leave this podcast because I have so many other things to do.
Exactly. And I'm just be like, wait, no, don't.
Well, I guess I could leave. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure he didn't think anything of it. He's probably like,
of course not. And I did mean it in a way of like, you have a hot girlfriend, period, dude. Like,
yeah, no, totally.
I just thought men, I mean, when I did it, I didn't think anything of it. But in hindsight, I'm like, well, men like to be like, yeah, I pulled that type of thing.
Totally. No, I think so.
Pulled that being you.
Yeah, pulled that.
That.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you tell someone like their dog is really cute. Wait, do you know when okay, this is off topic. Do you know when you like tell someone that their kid is really cute and they say thank you?
Right, it's like, oh, we get it, you made that. off to Lizzie just gave birth.
You have a kid, so maybe I'm wrong. But like sometimes I'm like, well, I said the kid was cute. And they say thank you, and I'm like, well, I was complimenting the kid.
But they can't speak. How old are they?
Let's say they're 10 months.
But I feel like that is kind of like half of the parent.
I guess I get it. And I guess you're right.
They did make them.
You know what? They did make them. You're actually right.
But it is a strange thing to compliment.
But like, what if I'm like, your dog is so cute and you say thank you? You didn't make the dog.
Right. That's like, yeah, I'd be more like, oh, I know he's a cutie. I guess I don't know what I would say.
I don't know if I have a thesis here. It's just like an observation.
It is. Yeah. It's like, who has the ownership of the compliment? Is that in Art of Seduction?
No, it's not. But they should add a chapter. Well, once again, I didn't read it.
I did
open the huge pages of the vagina.
Of the vagina.
The labia is the bookmark.
The lip. Yeah, the lips.
The lip.
The lips. It felt, yeah, but it's like hairy still too, so it's like a little scratchy.
Yeah. It's like a scratch and sniff.
I love that. And what does she smell like? Obviously, we know she smells like koala leaves. Oh my God.
I love that smell.
Koala leaves they're toxic.
Oh,
no, the leaves that koalas eat are toxic.
Oh, then how do koalas live? They're toxic as well?
They have special tummies that digest the toxic leaves. Fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
Koalas are so cute. I wish they were real.
Yeah, they're in Australia and they're real.
Oh. I knew that.
Shutting down immediately. This is the thing.
Oh, thank you for shutting down my bit.
I know, I realize I do that all the time. Like, my one friend Mary, she was like doing a bit with me and I was like, well, actually, no, that's not true. I do this all the time with stand-up too.
You say yes, no.
I go, well, that's funny. And then I shut it down. I think because I'm not trained properly in improv. So, it's all, at this point, it's natural.
You're like that rogue, like, in a sports movie, how they have like that one like rookie that's like from the road. They're like, he's so unconventional with his technique.
He says yes, no.
Yeah.
But it like works every time. But no, I do feel the momentum when I shut it down and it's like, just play with it. Koalas aren't real. Yeah. But I did this one time at stand-up, like, are you this way or is it just am I actually like I can't take a joke type of person? This one guy, and I guess I'm gonna say his joke. I'm gonna steal it. I don't know who he is really, but he was like, oh, the reason why Walmart has such big doors is because fat people shop there. And I go, oh, sure, I understand.
That was Chris Rock, I think. He did that in a special.
That was Chris Rock. I was like, I understand what you're saying. I get why that's funny. But, they sell large items at...
you have to push the cart through.
I was like, they have carts. And it's not because I was like, oh my God, he's coming for fatties. Love coming for fatties.
No, and also like there was like more, like sometimes like a family's walking in.
Families walk through those doors. TVs, 55-inch TVs, you're not going to put that through a regular door.
You can't put that through a regular door.
So I feel like I do that all the time when I'm watching stand-up of like, not
also,
exactly that.
Well, actually, I shouldn't like critique this joke because I don't know whose joke it is.
Yeah.
Because like, what? It's Chris. It's my boyfriend's joke.
It's your boyfriend.
Yeah, it's actually my boyfriend's joke. I think it was that show. I think I wrote it for him. Yeah.
It was after I heard him say that. I go, "That's your girlfriend." Yeah. After that joke.
Yeah. But it is kind of like I guess maybe I need to hear the tags because it is like I think we could workshop like more creativity with the joke.
Right. So I'm not crazy for being like,
yeah.
Oh, I get it, but. And maybe it's just because, and I was also just like, it is a joke, but I'm like, but they sell large items there. Tires.
Yeah, of course.
It's not just the fat people coming through on their scooters, but I understand.
Really large, like family packs of Cheez-Its.
Yes. It's like.
Vacuums?
Big things, vacuums. Whatever. So I just have a heart. So anyways, and I apologize. And so that, and I'll say all this. Understand. I say all this just to apologize about that, koala thing we just did there.
I totally understand. It's okay to shut down bits. Like I do think it's like funny to have someone on your podcast who could leave at any time.
Because she doesn't need this.
Because I don't need this.
You're busy.
And I'm very busy. And you just shut down all of the bits.
yes. Bring you on, go. No, and I did that on a podcast I was a guest on previously too. She was like telling me stuff and I was like, no, that's not how I feel.
No, that's actually not how I feel at all.
And then I realized post the podcast, I was like, oh my God, what is my problem?
I think it would be funny too to your therapist, like they're trying to explain. No, that's really not it.
But I'm allowed to do that though.
They're like, well, maybe it's because, yeah, that's true.
And I'm like,
paying
no.
them. They're like, well, maybe it's because you have like borderline personality disorder. I don't think that's
No,
it.
I think you're wrong. And I think this is a dream. And then I wake up and it was a dream. So I was right.
That's great. I love that. And that's your pilot that you wrote.
And that's this is my pilot? Sorry.
And that's the pilot you... No, that's not the pilot you wrote. You have to shut down my bit.
Yeah. Wait, no, fuck, because sorry, I thought you were talking about my shirt. I want to bring it all to my shirt that I'm wearing. That's my sister's shirt.
Yeah, have you explained this on your pod?
No, I'd love for the audio listeners. It is a vintage South Park merch of Cartman eating cheesy poofs, and I bought it for my sister to give to her for her 21st birthday. We're going to Destin, Florida.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
to
from
get
Florida?
drunk. No, from Wisconsin, but that's where
what part
everyone
of
vacations.
Wisconsin?
Chippewa Falls.
My mom is from Beloit.
And I don't know that.
It's like near Madison, I think.
Okay, and I know this. I know that because that's the capital.
Totally.
Love. Have you been to Wisconsin?
Oh, yeah, growing up all the time.
Wait.
All the time.
Wait.
Wisconsin Dells?
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Texas.
And I learned maybe I shouldn't say where are you from originally because that maybe could, I mean, me saying this to you, not a problem, but someone once said, and where do you call home? And I thought that was such a nicer way of putting like, where are you from?
Are you like afraid like someone's going to be like,
yes.
Well, I was from Poland and then
I think they're going to be like, what do you mean, where am I from? And I'm like, no, because me saying it, where are you from? Where are you originally from?
Yeah.
It's a
where
different vibe.
Where are you from? You're not from these parts.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different vibe.
Did you ever go to the Wisconsin Dells?
You're actually fucking kidding me right now.
I'm
Because
not.
we talked about this with... maybe I
Wait,
can't
did
say
you talk
that.
about this
Maybe
with
I
your
can't
last
say,
guest?
Yes, we talked about
They
Wisconsin
went too?
Dells with... No, but I just brought it up. I need to stop bringing it up. But
Which one did you go to?
The Wisconsin Dells. Kalahari. I've been to Kalahari, Mount Olympus.
Mount Olympus is where we always went.
Have you been to the Upside Down White House? It's a walk-through experience of the Upside Down.
We drove past it all the time.
Yes. It's right by Mount Olympus.
Yes, we never went, but we drove past it all the time. But it's so funny that you say that because why?
No, keep going with your thing.
Why?
Wait, why don't go? Because it's just so boring. It's like a haunted house, but if the haunted house was stripped of all the live actors and they were just like, well, we have all the props here.
There's not like a Bill Clinton, like...
No, it's like aliens. It's like literally a haunted house that you walk through that's like sort of scary in the sense there are no actors. It's just all the leftover stuff. And they're just like, well, let's just have people pay to go through here.
And is everything in it upside down? Like, is the Oval Office upside down? Some might say that that's not... That's
a really good question.
Like, this is an oval, so what's this?
I think
it's still an oval because it's upside down.
Oh, right. Is it like an ellipsy sort of thing? Or is it a vagina?
Is it a vagina?
Is it the biggest vagina you've ever seen?
The oval, what is the Oval Office if not
a vagina?
Literally so true.
Wait, get a woman in the Oval Office. Pronto.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Explosions.
Yeah.
we need a vagina in that vagina office.
It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
But I guess a penis is sort of that shape too. This is penis when it's horizontal.
I guess when it's horizontal, but it's like very thin. It's like thinner. I don't know.
Penises are thin?
I don't know. I've never seen one.
I've never seen one either, except for in the movies.
Wait, I'm wondering, so there's no actors. It seems like such a waste because...
Maybe we're there in the off season. It's possible.
Because you could just, like, you could have, like, you know, there's so much you could do. You could have, like, George Bush. You could have, you know, Bill Clinton. You could even, like, throw it back. Ronald Reagan.
Back. Yup.
Trickle down economics, but he's, like, scaring you.
The hot one, JFK.
Of course.
You could have some Kennedys in there.
Yeah, why not? Throw some Kennedys in there.
I reached out to Wisconsin Dells to ask them if I could like make a brand. Well, honestly, I just wanted them to pay for a hotel room because I was like, we're going to go to the Dells and going to swim. And they were not into it. And I'm like, you don't know what you just passed up on.
They don't need your business.
I was like, bitch.
Yeah. How many, did you have this many followers when that happened?
Well, I know I had a good amount though. I had like a good solid amount.
Again.
I'll try again.
Yeah, I
could be their ambassador.
All the time. No, you absolutely could be the... Wait, I have something to talk about with the Wisconsin Dells.
Yes,
Why was the water always so cold? Like, it was always freezing cold.
And you said you were going to the Mount Olympus?
Yeah.
And you're in the outdoor, not the indoor?
I did both.
You did both. Was it freezing? I can't say that was my experience because I kind of like swimming in cold water when it's hot outside.
I only want warm water at all times.
Also, we're built different, so I feel like I'm built for cold water. It doesn't chill me to the bone.
I do get cold quite often. I do get cold quite often. I will say, did you ever get into like the hot tubs at Mount Olympus? Just to, like, set a scene. There's the indoor one, and it's like Greek Roman themed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sexy in there.
Yeah.
I'll say it's kind of Mount Olympus sexy. They had hot tubs like on in the corners, and like they're like people like kind of getting in on the hot tub, and then you get in.
This is crazy. We talked about this too. We talked about this too.
Like,
wait, like, this podcast should be Wisconsin Dells. We should
should be sponsored.
We need to try to find a connection with every guest to a
the
water
Wisconsin
park
Dells.
and bring it back to Wisconsin Dells in some way.
Here's my thought.
Yes, please.
A vlog. You and me, Wisconsin Dells. We go to the Upside Down, Washington,
Yes.
D.C. Was it?
You know White House. You know
the White House.
You know it. You love it.
Here, listen. I'm not afraid to play Kamala Harris.
Yup.
I'm not afraid.
And I'm not afraid to be the Joe Biden one. The first guy.
The Joe Biden one.
The one that got elected.
The one
She got elected too.
Whoa.
The one that I'm like, recount the votes.
I'm more willing to play a different race than a different gender because I am such a woman. I'm such an ally to women.
That you encompass
I would rather
them
be
all.
racist than be sexist.
Yes, and I give the vibe. People ask me my pronouns all the time. So
No, you're joking.
no, they ask me all the time. And this haircut, not helping.
I really like your new haircut. I think it's really
Thank
cute.
you.
I told you that when I saw it.
Yeah, it's a new thing. It's a new thing.
I think
and
it's really cute.
Pronoun asking increase 100-fold.
Does it bother you when people ask you your pronouns?
No, not at all. I think it's funny because I'm like, little do you know, this happens all the time.
You like can't get upset with someone asking your pronouns because you know that they're like actually trying to be really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I can understand where that would be frustrating. Let me tell you something that happened to me for the first time is I got stopped by TSA. I'm very tall. I'm very tall.
Yes.
I'm like 6 feet. I got stopped by TSA. I had to get pat down. The lady basically fingered me.
Oh.
It was shocking. And I saw on the thing that there was a circle around my crotch. I was like, this is crazy. And the woman misgendered me. That's what happened. That's why she had to finger me. And maybe she wanted to finger me and that's why she misgendered me.
But like, why?
So I understand.
What does it matter?
I'm trying to
because they were just like,
I guess like because if they do the wrong gender, then like they have basically to see like if you're hiding anything.
oh right. So they.
But I was wearing leggings. I was like, I thought you could see. It's probably my big fat labia.
Oh my God, you're huge.
It was probably my
labia.
big fat labia.
Damn, you're the biggest vagina in the world.
That's what they say. That's what they
and
call
they were
me.
like, that's got to be a penis. And then she fingered you and found out
And
it
then she
wasn't.
fingered me in front of it. And she found out.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, if you're wearing leggings, can't they see like?
You know, it's okay. It's okay.
okay.
That's maybe my oversharing. I feel like I need to like. Wait, we have to get back to your t-shirt. I'm sorry.
No, we don't.
Okay,
we can leave it. I mean, this
Shutting
is
down my bed.
This is all I was gonna say. Is did I mention it was my sister's and I'm wearing it? That's the part that we really need to get
it's
into.
her birthday gift, but what
Yes.
is interesting is that her birthday hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, her birthday's on March 7th, and this now currently the time and date we're in, it's February.
It's the 24th.
The 24th of February. So I'm wearing it premature. I'm kind of breaking it in, which I think she would appreciate.
I think she would appreciate. I do think it's so funny to buy a gift and use it before you give to someone else. It's so funny.
Because honestly, I was going to buy it for myself, but then I was like, I'll get it to my sister.
You give it to your sister.
I'll give it to my sister.
You're
I'm gonna wear
selfless.
that.
Do you have more siblings than one?
Nope, just the sis.
Just you two.
Just the sis, Molly. And also for her birthday, we're doing this bit where everyone buys a swimsuit for each other. And I bought my own swimsuit because no one was going to buy. I'm going to wear a furkini on the beach.
The
Have you
crotch
ever
is
worn?
furry?
Yeah.
Wait, it's all furry.
It's detachable, but it's a like a bikini that has
The whole
fur.
thing's fur.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Can you?
But it's like,
what kind of fur? Like,
I can show you a
explain.
picture.
Yeah, show me a picture.
Trigger warning, it's me in a bikini. I'm mostly doing it. My
This
mom.
is gonna be the most replayed part of the YouTube.
I'll show it to you, but then you won't notice the thing I'm looking at, but.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be brown fur.
It was, yeah. There was options for.
Because I was wondering, like, is it like funny, like it's like purple fur, or is it like full on, like, wait, why does she have pubes on her nipples? Like, why does she have pubes on her boobs?
Yes. It was, and the thing you didn't clock was my pubis mound is exposed. So it doesn't cover me completely, but you can't tell because it's all hair.
You can't tell, it's all hair.
You can't tell, and honestly.
It's funny to think about you, like, getting in the water, though, and like the fur getting wet.
Yeah. I don't think it can swim in it. It's also like a little small on the breast. Like, I don't think it fully covers my nipples, but the fur extended. So actually, when I come out of the water, I think I need people to protect me because I think it actually might be like public indecency.
What if while you're wearing it,
Yes.
you know the people who like threw the soup cans on the paintings? What if like protesters come up
to
and
me?
they like
because
throw
I'm wearing
blood?
fur.
Yeah.
That's actually a great video idea. Can I steal
Yeah,
that?
you can have it. You can have it.
Because that's really, because I was like, I need to make about 500 videos of me in this bikini on the beach because it's so funny. And that's actually really funny of me. Like, I'm wearing my furkini and then
then
someone covers me in blood.
Soup can?
Yeah, like tomato soup, like, fur is murder.
Yeah.
And then and I'm like, oh my God, it's like fake. And then
I
I'm
got on
covered.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. And they're like, that's worse. And then I'm like, just covered in blood. That's good.
That's good.
That's some good. I'll tag you in it.
And then you take that to the upside down White House.
Yup.
I don't know. I just feel like the upside down White House is like such wasted potential.
You know what? I was gonna make merch that's like, so online I do like arm fat dancing.
It's so good.
People are actually low-key impressed with it, which
You're an athlete.
I'm an athlete. I'll tell you what, it's hard. Have you tried to do it?
Let me just say something. You are so funny. You're one of my, I really think you're like so funny. I also think physical comedy is a lost art.
Oh, I'm bringing back a dying art.
You're bringing back a dying art.
But I can do physical.
Yeah, improv. No. You're improvising with your body.
The words really trip me up, as we've figured out with just everything. Like the words, like I don't understand stand-up. I'm like, it's a joke, but it's not totally true.
But you're doing characters tonight.
But the body makes sense because I love to move.
The body language.
So I do this arm fat dancing thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I should make competition shirts for the merch. Like the merch should be like, you know, like the dance competition shirts. It's like arm fat dancing national championship, whatever. And I was like, I feel like then I'm just like giving away all my like secrets, my
I think
plan.
that's funny, but you're teasing it, so then people will go buy it.
I'm teasing it, yeah. But I was thinking I should hold an actual real life arm fat dancing competition.
I think you should too. That'd be a great video. That's a great YouTube video.
Should it be in Wisconsin Dells? Because the merch was Wisconsin Dells themed. Because water park and like waves, we're the wave makers.
You should 1,000,000% do it in Wisconsin Dells.
Okay, and ticket.
I want a ticket. I want a comp.
You come.
I want a comp. Can I wear your fur bikini and do the
flag girl? Yes.
She's like my God girl.
You're wearing, and you're like round one. Oh, I love this, but I'm like, is Wisconsin like I'm worried we won't get enough people as if we were to do it in New York.
Well, I think maybe you do every city, and then at the end you take the top person from every city and they compete.
Every single city.
Yeah, every single city.
I think you just do every single city.
Maybe every state. Maybe I meant state.
Do just every city, and then that'll be enough, right? That's my whole career. Is actually now I become like a professional. Like we get it in schools.
Yeah, we
like
get
it's
it in
a sport,
and it's in the Olympics. People are training.
I mean, breakdancing's in the Olympics. Is it that far?
But
of a
I heard
stretch?
that it's not going to be next time. It was like kind of a flop.
It was such a flop, Tina, that they were like, no more.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because I actually really enjoyed it. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
Are they bringing any new sports to the Winter Olympics?
Oh, great question.
Is that a sport that is adding new sports?
Great question.
Because all I can think of is figure skating.
Which I love. Also, a lot of drama in figure skating.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of drama. You should look into it.
Well, I didn't
study before this, so what I'm going to say, like, the people who love figure skating are going to know I'm wrong.
Right.
I think it's Russia. There's like the best figure skating coach, and she has 3 people. I think that she like had brought to the Olympics, right?
Okay. Pause real quick.
Yes.
Okay, continue. I was gonna burp, but it's past. Sorry.
So there was like one girl. This was like 2 Olympics ago. There's like one girl who was like, this girl is going to win. Like she is going.
Yes.
She's like our
and
prize.
She's 14.
Girl.
Or
she's
something.
like 14. She got in trouble for doping, maybe, and she wasn't going to compete. So she was like crying, screaming, like super upset. And then they let her compete. It turned out she could compete, and so she was like, "Oh, okay," but she's so
kind of familiar.
Mentally not there.
This was last Olympics?
I think it was maybe or the one before. She was so mentally not there that she totally fucked up. Like she was mentally not there because she was so overwhelmed.
She spooked.
And by the way, the reason why this happened was because like the coach I think was probably like the person who was giving her, like, how's that like 14-year-old getting pills? Like So then the other girl who was like not expected to be the best went and she beat her.
Because she was in the right headspace and not doping?
Yes.
But she also was doping. They just didn't know.
I don't think she was doping. So when she won and the score popped up, no one congratulated her. Everyone went to like take care of the girl. So it was like kind of 11 minutes until someone from her team came and gave her a hug. And it was just like all this turmoil. It was like
they were
all
like,
this
you
drama.
really shouldn't have won because like you're actually not as good as her. She just like had a bad day.
Drama.
Damn,
And I think there was more, but
sucks.
I don't know. I got it in a TikTok rabbit hole.
Oh, see, I was thinking there was like drama within like the Russian coaches stealing like American Russian citizens to like come compete for Russia and stuff like that.
God, that would be so like flattering. Like imagine like have you seen the clips of like SNL in other countries? Like the Israeli SNL?
No, see, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't know. It's not like SNL, but like they have like a live sketch show.
Oh, okay. So
in
it is,
Israel, and like some of them will go viral. And I'm like, imagine like they were like, you are so funny.
Oh my God, you get picked up for the UK SNL?
Yeah, they're like, we need you in the Thailand like SNL. Like you're so funny.
No,
like
the people in Thailand love you.
Yeah.
Like just come and just like goof around.
Yeah, they're like, you could do
anything you want.
anything you want. They're like, please, we need your arm dances.
Wait, so is that everywhere? They have, it's not.
I've only seen like the Israeli one like go on Twitter.
It's like not the trademark SNL though. It's not like there. It's just, it happens to be another live sketch show.
Happens to be another live sketch show.
Oh, okay. See, that's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Wait, so what's your overshare?
Let me think.
Yeah. Take your time. Literally, like this whole podcast could be you just thinking.
Yeah, let me think.
Well, here's something. Have you overshared online before?
Oh, 1,000,000%. So many times I've overshared online.
Yes.
And I almost like don't want to repeat a story, but I have so many.
But is it still online though? Oh, it's deleted.
Oh, well, I think like every time I share, I'm not the person posting it, so I don't have any control over it because I would never post that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's so funny. It's like they people invite me on their podcast, right? They trick me into sharing something I'd never share. Yeah, there may be cameras. There may be cameras. I might know there's cameras. Mm-hmm. But when I'm in the moment, I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that I could talk about. One, there's just one that always is a hit.
Yeah.
Maybe I could share. Oh, there's one good one that I haven't shared this one online. But then I have another one that always hits that I could.
Oh my God,
you after.
exclusive. No, give us the exclusive.
So I grew up homeschooled. That's like my whole bit. I have like a one-woman show about it, coming to a city near you.
Love.
Or maybe not, depending on where you live. I'm actually doing it at Mount Olympus in the inside water park.
Right. And then the next night doing the showgirl or the ring girl for the arm fat thing.
Yes, yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. And okay, so I was a little confused about some things involving sex, right? But I didn't want to look up porn. Right. I don't want to see it. It's so scary.
Yeah.
Why is it so scary?
Well, because people get numb to it, so then they gotta make it scarier.
Are terrifying.
Yeah.
Porn thumbnails.
Yeah, scrolling through porn thumbnails, it's like, oh, here I am again.
Yeah, it's like horrifying.
If I were to watch.
If I were,
which I do.
So I posted on Reddit.
Yeah.
r/sex.
How do you do this? How do you have sex? That's what you said?
Basically, I just had some questions.
Yeah.
I posted on r/sex. Now time passes.
Yep.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
I start becoming a content creator.
Oh, yep.
And I start being like, what's a good way to get my videos out there?
Just put it on Reddit.
So if I make a video about Taylor Swift, I go to r/Taylor Swift and be like, I made this really funny video. What do you guys think?
This is awesome.
Yeah. So if I make a video making fun of the Kardashians, r/Kardashians made a super funny
video. You've never
video.
shared this? No. Wait, this is awesome.
I don't think I have. So then snark pages, like the Rise with the Snark page comes up, like, I have more followers online and sometimes people are mean to me on Reddit. So I get on Reddit.
Of course.
I'm on Reddit more than I ever was, right? Mm-hmm. And basically my friend told me, like, this influencer, she was like telling me gossip about this influencer, and she was like, I think this is her Reddit. And I said, how do you know that's her Reddit? And she goes, because when you click on a Reddit, you can see everything they've ever posted.
And you're like, sirens.
I was like, oh.
Did you remember at the time that
Of course.
Oh, of course. You never forget.
Because I got such
that.
scary like messages from it, because like there's like creeps on Reddit who are like, hey girl, like let me show. And I was like, oh.
Right.
So then I go to my Reddit, I look at everything I've ever posted. The worst part about this is my Reddit was like @gmail.com. Like,
your email?
Like,
you just put your email as the username?
Like you have to choose a username, and if you don't, it's like just your
email.
email.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Wait, that's awesome.
So I went through and I deleted everything, obviously, but it had been like years.
People forget
years.
That your Reddit, like you can see what you posted everywhere, which is just, being online whatever. But people are bold on Reddit.
People are bold on Reddit.
They'll say stuff like I know someone, I mean, I won't say things, but whatever. Like I worked at a place where someone was on Reddit, like talking about the company openly. And I'm like, we can figure out who you are. It does not take.
Also, you're like 21 years old. You have only worked at one company. Like I know which one you're talking about.
That's not true. I've worked at like 2 or 3. I worked at Ace Hardware, Toyston Ford.
I'm sure Ace Hardware had a Reddit page.
But I mean, honestly, and I should say that, and I feel like I should tell him and warn him. We see your posts.
Yeah,
buddy.
we know.
We see your posts.
That's really rough.
And it's like, what are you saying? Like, don't say that stuff.
Was there drama at Ace Hardware when you worked there?
At Ace Hardware, there was drama. Yeah, our
when you guys were all making videos at Ace Hardware.
Well, there was like 2 little things of drama. One, I was making TikToks at Ace Hardware. I would live stream during work and just like do my job, but also be live because I was like bored. But I was always getting my job done. Like I would put tags, replace the tags, like switch the price and like, totally. I don't know, help people like get their, I mean, okay, I wouldn't live stream that. Like when people would ask me to like help, then I would like turn it off. But like when it was just me, like sweeping or whatever, I would live stream. And then my boss, his like son found it and was like, hey, you can't live stream anymore. And I was like, okay, fine. But I'm like way more productive when I'm live streaming because people are watching me. And I'm like, look at me work. But the other drama, the other tea was this girl was stealing $5 from the drawer like every time she worked. So she was stealing like $5 and like my other coworker clocked it, but like didn't say anything because she wanted to see like if her hypothesis was true. She was stealing stuff from Ace Hardware. She was stealing like dog food, like I think at one point maybe like a leaf blower, like some big ticket items.
Were you stealing?
No, no, never. I would never imagine, never dare to steal.
I would never dare to steal.
I wouldn't even take. Well, because we couldn't even take like an energy drink for free or like waters. Like I'd pay for that too.
I hate that.
I know, and I would pay for it. And mind you, we were getting paid. I mean, I was getting paid a lot. I was getting paid $8.25. The other kids were getting paid like $7, whatever minimum wage is in Wisconsin. They were getting paid like $7.
So what happened with the girl who was stealing? Did someone rat her out eventually, or is it
like
coming
the
out right
cops
now?
Came.
No,
the cops came, and she was like, "Oh," and my other coworker was like,
"And you posted about it on Reddit?"
No, I wish. I would be like, "Guys, this doesn't happen," but no. And then she like left, and I was like, I can't remember. I feel
How
like
much money do you think she stole in the end?
I think she stole a lot. I'm not sure when it started, but like it was kind of drama, and I think she was like trying to talk to me about it or something at some point. I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Or like her daughter also worked there. I don't know. I don't remember. It really was not that long ago, but I have no memory of things pretty much.
Totally.
I have no memory of things, but.
Do you have your own Reddit page where people like complain about you?
So see, I don't even get into that. I don't even look at that. I know there's this, my friend says there's this, which I don't know, but r/FemaleComedians. Or like
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think there's one called r/like HotFemaleComedians.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And when they talk about like who's hot and stuff, I don't even bother checking.
I don't think I ever like make it on those. I'll be honest. People are like kind of mean.
Yep, they're mean. And that's why I'm like, why would you go to the r/HotFemaleComedians? You're going to be disappointed.
You're going to be disappointed.
So I don't do any of that.
Okay, I did not know about that one. So here's the deal is I don't look regularly. I don't look, but every once in a while I'm weak. Like once a month, maybe once every other month.
On Reddit?
Yeah.
On your Reddit specifically?
Well, I don't have a Reddit, but I'll search my name and like see what pops up.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
It's terrible. It's always so bad.
I'm not doing that on Reddit. I don't want to know.
Do you read your comments?
My business. My comments, I'll skim through, but I don't really read because I believe half of them are bots. Like, I don't think they're real people, which is maybe like rude, but I'm like, some of these are robots.
No, I agree.
Half are robots, half are real people. I think the dead internet is like happening currently. So we got to do what we can.
The dead internet?
Yeah, it's like this theory where like the internet eventually will become full of like AI and like bots. Like it'll just be essentially bots talking to each other at some point. Like
it definitely is happening a little bit.
I mean, yeah, scroll through Facebook, check your DMs. It's just porn bots DMing you.
So many. I can't even get when people are like, oh, I DM'd you, you never responded. Sorry. It was like there's so much porn in my DMs that like I can't get to you. Yeah,
it's like porn bots DMing other porn bots, and then like this is what this is what countries would look like as dogs on Facebook. That's what Facebook is.
Oh, also like a AI picture of like Selena Gomez breaking into a house, and they're like, Selena Gomez caught, like fake news stories.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, well, why would Selena Gomez do that? Let me click on that.
Yeah.
And then you go to read and you realize, oh my God, I've been duped.
Well, one time I accidentally got a virus on our home computer because there was an article on Facebook that was cheerleader pooped on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a famous picture.
It is?
Online. It's like this cheerleader being thrown in the air. Like she's like in the air and she's like
She pooped mid-fly?
Yeah, there's like poop coming out.
I love that.
And they were like, watch the video. I clicked on it. I got a virus on our family computer.
Wait, also to your point of Googling how to have sex or like Redditing it, I used to watch like kissing tutorials before I would watch porn. Or before I found it.
Well, it's like, what else am I supposed to watch?
Were you, when you were homeschooled, is this religious purposes? Were you kind of like, okay, so they weren't showing you like the sexy Harry Potter movies?
No, I saw Harry Potter. I did. Well, my mom wouldn't let me. She would only let me watch the first 3. And I don't believe there's kissing in the first 3.
I don't even really, I said Harry Potter. I don't actually even know if they
You've
kiss.
never watched Harry Potter?
No, I've seen it, but like I haven't paid much attention to it when I watched them.
The kissing like starts in like the 4th or 5th.
When they get older.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So my mom would only let me watch the first 3 and only like when I was in like high school. But I did like get in trouble for Googling like Twilight kissing scene. Which I still have not seen Twilight. Wait, I'm reading Twilight for the first time, and you have a Twilight shirt that you wear in your videos. Are you a big Twilight fan?
Yes.
Wait, I'm reading it for the first time.
Yes. Wait, and you haven't seen the movies?
I haven't seen any
just
of the movies.
Kissing scene?
Just the kissing scene.
And the kissing scene's hot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
And she's in her undies. Like, what the hell?
She's in her underwear?
They haven't kissed in the book yet.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I also read the book on live stream. I read it to my viewers, which I'm bad at reading, so shout out to them for listening to that.
Man, I need to live stream more.
Yeah. Well, I don't really do it that much anymore.
Do you do it on TikTok or Instagram?
Just TikTok. Just go live, and then I read Twilight, which maybe let me know when you get done with that one, because maybe I'll pick up the next book and we can have a little book club.
Wait, I would love that.
And we could gab about it.
Yeah, we
could gab about it on live stream.
Should we switch
make
this
a
podcast to be a Twilight talking podcast?
Oh, I rip off my shirt. I put on the Twilight one.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Twilight Pod, the podcast where we read the book, talk about it, and then the movie.
And then the movie also we talk about when we watch as well.
And then the movie we also get.
So right now I do think like Edward's hot. Like I totally get it. Like I am like kind of like horned up reading it. Mm-hmm. My only thing about it is like he is like kind of a dick.
In the books, yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering what he was like in the books, but it's not that far from the movie. He's controlling and
so at this one part, he saves her from getting like kidnapped or molested.
Yes.
And she gets in the car and he's like, he's going like, and I know he's mad because he's reading their thoughts, but he's literally like, can you just like talk about something stupid? I'm so pissed off right now. And I'm like,
yeah.
And she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, is he okay? I'm like, why
That's
are we
so
worrying
scary.
about his? Do you know what I mean?
That's the whole movie. That's the whole book. That's all it is. She puts his well-being in front of her own all the time because she doesn't feel good enough for him.
And that's why you cannot marry your high school boyfriend.
Period.
Like that's what Twilight's teaching me.
Men, Twilight, and if that's the only thing it teaches you, God bless. That's amazing.
Like I was about to call him up, but then I was like, I'm reading this. I shouldn't.
No, you're like Stephanie Meyer. Also, she's a Mormon.
That's what I'm learning.
She's a Mormon. And also Twilight, they don't have sex until they're married.
Really?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh my God.
But they're kissing in her underwear and they don't have sex until they're married?
Wait, sorry.
Wait, that's such a tease.
Wait, oh, shit, I just ruined the whole thing.
Wait,
for
also
you.
I need to talk to you about, I haven't gotten to the part, I did like look it up because I was like, what's going on? I haven't gotten to the part where they really address it, but like the fact that he's like, she smells so bad.
Wait. He says that? I thought it was good because...
No, in the beginning when she first gets to class, he's like...
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think it's because her blood is too powerful. He wants to suck her up. Because he says in the movie, you're like my own personal brand of heroin.
So like when she's on her period, could she just like save her tampons and give it to him as a lollipop?
Wait, that is amazing because yeah, if you're in a relationship with a vampire and they need to suck blood,
you bleed once a month, girly pop.
Oh my God. Why hasn't this been addressed in any vampire literature or media?
I'm changing the world. If you're a vampire, I'll sell you used tampons for a big fee.
Wait, I love this.
Right?
This is giving me so many ideas of like my boyfriend's a vampire and then he's just sucking on your tampons.
You could use a Diva cup. This is so gross, but you could use a Diva cup. You could make a cocktail with the Diva cup because it keeps it all.
Yeah, it's probably not enough blood to sustain them, but if they're mixing it with animal blood, I'm sure it'll do. It'll get the job done. Wait, that's great. Is that why in vampire media, like it's always like the man with the woman. Maybe there is something to that of she bleeds once a month.
Yeah, because the woman vampires are hot too. Like, I'm wondering why men aren't getting on that. Are men into any mystical creatures?
Right, like sexually?
Yeah, I think like fairies or something.
Fairies?
Are men into any like...
into sexy things?
Yeah, like what's like a male...
Mermaids, maybe?
Oh, mermaids.
Or like elves? The like Lord of the Rings type of thing, like the elves.
Yeah. Mermaids, I guess. But I'm always wondering, how do mermaids have sex?
Mermaids
with
have
their
sex.
mouth.
Oral.
Yeah.
Oral only.
Oral.
Let's ask
Reddit. Say coral.
Coral. Ayo. Let's do some coral under the sea. Yeah, no, but we could ask Reddit that, I'm sure.
I'm sure we could.
I'm sure some creepy men would have
I'll
the
use
answer.
my Reddit account.
On your personal Reddit.
On my personal Reddit.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com. So
I love that.
You don't read your comments. You don't go on Reddit.
No. I mean, skim. I skim the comments.
How do you do self-harm then?
Self-harm, probably just like existing every day, I feel like is a struggle of like, because I'm experiencing the thing where now I'm doing like more live comedy.
Oh yeah.
So now I torture myself with, Grace, you should go to an open mic, and then the whole day being terrified, and then it's 3 minutes of my life and it's fine. So that's my self-harm.
I saw that was your first stand-up set.
The one you saw, that was probably like, I had done one previously in like a college basement type of thing. So that was kind of like number 2.
I felt really honored to have been there. You did really good.
Thank you. That's nice.
You ran the light a little bit.
I ran the light a lot of it.
But it was really great.
To the point where they like were coming up and like showing me the light in my face.
And then they had to walk all the way up.
Yeah.
They like called you. You had to pick up the phone. They're like, you got to get off.
Yeah.
But you were so funny. You were super, super funny.
Thank you.
Do you want to do like more stand-up, or is it like more of like the characters?
I don't know. I'm kind of like trying to figure it out. I think I'll try improv too. I don't know if my brain works in the traditional like setup punchline.
I know what you mean.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I were to do stand up, it might be more like loose, conversational, like whatever. I don't know. So,
I do songs.
Yes, which I love.
I just feel like,
Dick pics.
Dick pics.
That's what I was going to talk about too. Dick pics.
I just feel like you don't have to do like one thing. Like you can do characters, you can do impressions. Like I'm not a purist.
Yeah, no, I'm finding stand up comedy, and maybe this will piss some people off that are purists, but like it kind of is like the art, like the one art form where you can do anything.
The purists will be pissed off, but here's what I have to say. If I'm not laughing, I'm not happy. So if I'm laughing, I don't care what you're doing.
I mean, yeah, it's like that's all you have to do is like make people laugh. I guess maybe comedy in the broad sense. I guess stand up and characters fall under that comedy umbrella, but comedy I feel like is the one thing of like you can kind of be crazy and do whatever.
Yeah, you can kind of be crazy and do whatever.
Whatever the fur you want.
Whatever the bikini with fur you want. Who are some of your favorite comedians?
Right now, I really like Chris Fleming.
Mm-hmm, he's so
Chris
funny.
Fleming. But again, like I feel like I don't know that many because I wasn't watching stand-up. So when you say comedians, I think stand-up, and then I think, oh my God, I don't know that many.
No, I don't think it has to be a stand-up.
Will Ferrell.
Oh my God, of course. He's literally
Zach
the best.
Galifianakis.
Oh my God, incredible.
Oh my God, love him in The Hangover.
I think he did stand-up.
I think so too.
I think he did.
I think they all have.
I think they all.
Maybe not. I don't know. And then when it comes to women, female comics, I can't really name. I can't really place one.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you one. Oh, Melissa McCarthy, which we mentioned in the previous episode too.
Sorry to run it back.
I'm sure the days are starting to blend together. Yeah, I think something like that.
Melissa McCarthy is so good.
Yeah, she's funny. I like Identity Theft. Mm-hmm. That's a good.
You ever watch Gilmore Girls?
No, she's in it.
Yeah, that was her breakout role.
Really?
Suki
Waterhouse?
I love Suki Waterhouse. I really love Suki Waterhouse, who's married to Edward.
Oh my God! Wait, I don't know if they're
married.
Right, but they have a child, possibly out of wedlock.
Yeah, which I wonder, like, when the kid came out and was covered in blood, like if that was like hard on.
If he was like, oh fuck, here we go again.
Yeah,
just don't name it. Oh, sorry, no spoilers.
No, don't spoilers.
Yeah,
stop. You're telling me the whole freaking book.
Oh my God! Oh stop! God!
Stop spoiling Twilight.
I've spoiled like 3 major things.
Well, I don't know whose baby it is. Maybe he has a baby with someone else. Obviously, it's Bella, but.
Oh my God! But also, in my
so
defense,
they get married. Do they get married like senior year, or did like these books span 10 years?
I
You can't say. You can't say.
I can't.
You can't say.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's been out for like 20 years.
That's my bad. The point I was going to make is like, that's why, because the Harry Potter, I hadn't seen it for so long. I was like, listen, I can't.
No, I'm not really mad. I'm really not mad.
Yeah.
I'm really not mad.
Guess what? It's also, I think you can kind of spoil stuff, and it's more about the journey and the story of getting there, really.
It's more about the story and the journey of getting there, exactly. And I couldn't have said it better.
I'm always saying it's always about the story, the journey of getting to
the place that you're supposed to be at.
The place that maybe there's a baby, maybe there's not.
Maybe there's a wedding, maybe there's not.
Maybe there's a wedding, maybe there's not. Maybe it's a sort of elope situation.
Well, obviously she has to become a vampire at one point.
Why do you say that?
Because otherwise she's going to keep aging. And men don't like women. They like children. Okay.
They like children. Yes. They like hairless children.
Yeah.
This is true.
It's what I read in The Art of Seduction.
In The Art of Seduction, it's always act like you're better than them and you could leave at any moment and be a hairless child.
Yeah, I like really like don't understand the book, and I don't even remember why I brought it up, but I actually like, it's because Whitney Cummings was like, it changed my life in a podcast that I listened to during COVID.
Yes.
And I actually don't understand the book at all. Like I really am not understanding it at all.
I think I tried to listen to like an audiobook version of it, and I think that's why I wanted it too, is because I got into this like obsession of like reading about sex. And by obsession, I mean I read half of one book that was like called Girls and Sex, and there's another book called Boys and Sex. I don't know.
Wait, what does it talk to you about? Like, what is it in there?
Like girls' relationships to sex. Like she like studies, is a sex researcher or something, and just interviewed a bunch of like college girls about sex and stuff. And I couldn't tell you what else it was about, because that's about as far as I got in.
Oh, so there's no fun facts you can share?
No, some girls don't like giving blowjobs, but they feel like they have to because that's part of sex for their boyfriends.
Some girls.
Hey, all girls.
Okay, keep going.
Hey, all girls. So and the reason why Art of Seduction intrigued me is because I also thought it was a vagina. So I thought it was a book about vagina and how to be seduced with vagina. So I thought it was a sex-related book, but it's not.
No. Well, I guess in some ways.
In ways, well, it's not seduction for sex. It's just a general.
No, it's like business deals. It's like the art of closing the deal. I don't know.
It's art of closing the deal.
The art of the deal. What is that Trump book? The art of the.
Yeah.
You love that book.
I love Trump.
Yeah.
Don't read his books.
Oh.
Joke for the pod.
Clip it up.
Clip it. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I don't. Well, is there anything you want to like promote? Anything you want to share? Your one-woman show?
My one-woman show. Okay, this is like kind of embarrassing.
Why? Fleabag was a one-woman show?
Oh, I wasn't talking about the one-woman show. I wasn't talking about the one.
Wait, don't be embarrassed of your one-woman show. That's very brave to put on a show of just yourself.
I'm doing a one-woman show, and I'm gonna like tour it. And then I also like am like putting out music. If you like go listen to it, it's a little embarrassing, but I'm like doing that.
Yes.
And then besides that, that's it. Also I have a podcast. If you listen to my podcast, No Thanks We're Good.
No Thanks We're Good.
I'm only 4 episodes in, but by the time this comes out, I might be 5 episodes in. Maybe 6. 7?
7's way too many.
That's way too many.
That's way too many in advance.
That's way too many.
Ugh, I love that. Could you wait? Now, is this new music? Like, are you coming out with an album coming up soon?
Well, if people like are listening to it, then I'll do an album. But if people aren't listening to it, like I just like financially like can't just like listen to it so I can make it like if I make just a little bit of money, then yeah. But if not, then no.
What type of music are you leaning?
Just like fun music. Like we're having fun. We're at the Wisconsin Dells.
Yes, we're at the Wisconsin Dells. We're reading Twilight.
Yes.
Make a Twilight concept album.
Oh, it's actually a great idea.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, you do
I'll
that.
Tag you.
You do the Twilight concept album. I'll cover myself in blood on the beach.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully no vampires come.
I'm gonna make so many videos in that bikini. Like, I feel like it's going to, like, something's gonna happen.
What's your method for coming up with videos? I feel like you have so many videos. How do you do it?
Are
you hard on yourself about like videos, or are you just kind of like?
I think they just like, they come when they come, and then I'll write them down. And then if I'm really like, oh, I really like that, I will execute the idea. But yeah, I get hard on myself where I'm like, oh, I haven't posted in a while. But I don't know, because well, now it's my career, so I should be more like whatever. But if I'm not having fun, then it's like,
what's the point?
I'm not going to like do it or want to do it or like what I'm making. So it is kind of a balance of like, well, it still should be fun, but I still should be a little disciplined in it. But sometimes you'd be surprised when being disciplined, the stuff you'll make and the stuff you'll be able to do, but it is annoying. It's like, fuck. But it is like the easiest job in the world, so I don't know what my problem is. But
I don't think it's the easiest job in the world. I'll say it. It's so hard. We're basically like Navy SEALs,
basically, essentially.
but of like comedy.
I was gonna say new paradigm of entertainment.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
New paradigm of entertainment. We're like the Charlie Chaplins of the modern day. This new art form.
Yeah, we're new artists. We're doing
Spotify
something
new
different.
artists, which
Spotify new,
we might find you on.
Yeah.
We might find you on that.
Oh, so true.
Back to Spotify.
So anyways, yeah, if you guys like could do that, like just click my link tree.
The link tree has it all, and maybe you might find Caroline in your city.
You might,
or in Wisconsin Dells in the summer. Who knows?
Who knows? Upside down.
Who knows where things are? Upside down White House.
Yeah, I can remember the name.
Should
of
do
the
a
White
photo
House.
shoot.
It's so funny because it's like that feels like a dream, but I do remember it.
Wow. And the duck boat tours.
I don't remember that one.
I need to go back to Wisconsin Dells. I actually kind of miss it now, and I want to go back.
I do too.
Oh, slay. Okay, well, thank you so much, Caroline, for
Thanks
coming
for having
on.
me.
Thank you for oversharing, and you know what? That's enough.
Yeah, I get it.